Hey, what's going on? This is a Polaris 1000 with Lando Calrissian piloting. Check it out. Turbo boosted. But that's not what this video is about. This is about my 2015 Fiesta ST, which is in parts right now, because I'm going to talk to you about these Whoosh intercooler pipes. Ron Miller will sell you this at Whoosh Motorsports. This kit, I believe, is pretty much identical to what Mountoon sells for $430. I looked very closely at 5 or 6 different kits from different places, and this was one of the ones that was on my list. Comparing it to the Mountoon, it looks like you get the same thing. You get 3 pieces for the hot side, you get 4 pieces for the cold side, and you get clamps. And Mountoon makes warranty-friendly parts for Ford cars, so I think that they did their research. Obviously, of course, they want to make money, but I think this is a good bet. And I think if you're looking for a pipe kit, unless you're needing something that has a meth port like CPE offers, I think this is probably the way to go. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I was going to make this video after I finished the install and got the car back together. I need to repaint my intercooler while I'm at it here, but I decided to go ahead and do it because I think there's some things that are worth saying that will help you if you're watching this, that I can show you much easier if the car is still in pieces. So let me just talk a little bit about this kit. What is this kit? The idea here is that you're upgrading your intercooler charge pipes, possibly helping with flow. Is there a gain? People that are honest say no, there's no gain. People that want to make money say you get 7 more horsepower. I've watched a bunch of reviews. I've talked to a bunch of people. Here's what I think. I think that, number one, there's going to be a little more sound because you're removing a resonator in the stock pipe, which I'll show you in a moment. And you're going to get, in theory, you're going to get better flow because these pipes are so much better quality. This is the stock pipe. This is the cold side pipe. Okay, you can just see with no effort, I can just bend this thing. Here's the Whoosh pipe. Same amount of effort, it's not nearly as pliable. So I've seen videos of cars with a lot of boost where these things actually just fold and crumple in on themselves because there's so much pressure. These pipes are much less likely to do that. I have read some people say that if you get full-on metal hard pipes, then what will happen is the metal will actually act as a heat soak, and it'll soak some of that heat, which will allow the air that cycles through your engine and turbo to be cooler ultimately, and therefore you're freeing up horsepower. Do I believe that's true? Maybe. Mishimoto has a kit. It's a hard pipe kit. I think it's like $330 or something. It's beautiful. They installed the whole thing on their car, and they did dyno runs before and after, and they got like 6 or 7 or 8 horsepower. So that's proof, right? That's proof that these kits add power. Well, I don't think so, because I've put this car on the dyno, and it was the first run, it was like 295, and the second run, it was like 292, and the third run, it was 298, and that was like 2 minutes between runs with no changes. So what it tells me is fluctuations 5-10 horsepower are just normal. And there's really no way to perfectly control every variable to say that when I put X mod on this car, and then, especially one that only is supposedly has such a small gain, I could see 6 horsepower just by doing several different runs within 10 minutes. So does that disprove that Mishimoto's hard pipes give you power? No, but I just don't believe it. I don't believe it because these pipes are all... They're fine. Anyone that knows this car will tell you this is not one of the weak links of this car. But is it worth doing? I would say yes. Give Ron your money. Ron will sell you these pipes for half the price of the comparable Mountoon kit, which looks identical. It's the exact same parts. You get 6 silicone pipes, 1, 2, 3 hot side, 1, 2, 3 cold side. Of course, the colored ones. You get a J pipe, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and you get clamps. It's the exact same kit. From what I can tell of what Mountoon offers, Mountoon's is $430, Ron's is $220, $250, depending on what coupon you get. And Ron will give you these in blue, red, black. I think he's, man, I think I saw purple on there. I think I saw that the man will sell you purple charge pipes. It's incredible. So yeah, I think, you know, for the higher quality, and you're going to get a little more turbo noise probably, is what I'm hearing. And for the look, you know, for the look. In my case, I had a little money sitting around from Christmas, and I thought, I'm going to buy myself some pipes. So let me show you this J-pipe here, and then I'll talk about the install. This is the other piece. So basically what you're replacing here is the only stock pieces that are going to stay stock is number one, on the cold side, this piece. You're just reattaching. You can see I have not yet done this one. It's sitting right here. Whoosh. I've already done that one. And then the other one's sitting right there. So that's the cold. You're keeping this. And then for the hot side, you got that, which replaces this piece. You can also see it right here. And then you got this coupling, which has got a slight bend to it. And then you got the coupling right up here, where it goes to the turbo. You can see that right there. Look at that beautiful turbocharger. It's awesome. And that little coupling right there is going to be replaced. And then this J-pipe, we call this the J-pipe. I call it J-pipe. I don't know if other people call it that. But, oop, stuck. By the way, I know my production quality sucks. I've had some people comment and say, you actually kind of know what you're talking about and you have good content. If you would care about your production, you might actually be able to build your channel. But the thing is, I don't really care about building this channel. I'm just making videos because it's fun and hoping to help some people. So anyway, let's see here. So this J-pipe fits right here. It's pretty much the same diameter, you can tell. The only difference, obviously, is this resonator in the stock piece, which I have not removed yet, obviously, is not on this one, so hence there should be a little more noise. Does the resonator steal a little bit of the power because of, you know, the air has to circulate through the resonator to resonate, to you know, keep the sound where Ford wanted it. So in theory, that might rob a little bit of power. This is better flow. There's no resonator. It's kind of like deleting a catalytic converter. Not the same, but it's the same principle. You're removing something that's tying up the air in the system and allowing it to flow more freely. So that actually may be like half a horsepower. If this plus Ron sticker put on my car is going to get me at least a horsepower. The fact that these pipes are red is probably going to get me like 2 more horsepower. So I'm sure I'm going to have at least 3 or 4 horsepower. But anyway, if I got the purple ones, that'd be like 5 or 6, right? But anyway, that's pretty much the deal. To install, I'll close with this. You pull the bumper, you know, which means pulling the headlights, taking a bunch of stuff apart. You pull your bumper, you repaint your intercooler while you're at it. And just a couple thoughts on the install. One is, when you reinstall, you want to orient all your hardware to where you can hopefully reach it without having to remove the bumper again. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And that, you know, that way if the pipes blow off, you don't have to take the whole bumper off. You can just get to these, and if you want to tighten them, you know, after some hard driving or before, you know, a dyno run or whatever. And then the other thing, just to tell you, is that this was particularly difficult in my car to get out, this cold side pipe. And the reason is these clips right here are just you know, these things are a beast. And in my car, whoever put my car together, and I don't know, I haven't actually looked at these, they may be stuck in this position, but they were at the angle where I could not get any tool in there very easily. So what I ended up doing is pulling this, unhooking the symposer, kind of bending it back. And then one good thing about these clamps that Ford used, as you can see here, I've got this one done to show you. Once you pinch the clamp, it will stay for you like that. So that's before and that's after. And you can see it's got this little mechanism right here that allows it to stick. And that's really nice because once you, let's see if I can just demonstrate it on this one real quick. So you grab it, you pinch it. I need a second pair of hands here. All right, you grab it, you pinch it, and it locks. It doesn't lock. One more try. Three times is a charm, right? You grab it, you pinch it, and it stays, maybe. Well, it's not working, but who cares? You can see there where it worked. So once it pinches, it will lock in there if you just do it off camera when you're not trying to impress anybody. And then this allows it to be loose, you can see, and then you can pull it off. But you can't just pull it off. Why not? Because these are all ribbed. And you can even see it looks like there's some glue here. So it's like Ford glued this or something. The ribs plus the glue plus the fact there's a little flange here. Really, you gotta really yank on those things to get them off. But once you do, you'll be happy. Everything will be fine. But I had to, that took a little bit of time to get in there, and I ended up using these to clip it. And then I figured out this trick I just showed you. So I got that clipped, pulled it all out, and got it installed, got it apart. Anyhow, that's my thoughts so far on the Whoosh intercooler pipe kit. I'm going to put this back together now, and I might do another video once it's all done if I have any further impressions. Hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching the video. Leave me questions if you have them. And you can get one of these from Ron Miller at Whoosh Motorsports.